I'm built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse. Mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running toes, they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
This dude, man. Welcome back to another episode of In the Red Corner with Tomo, Ricky, and Ty. Ricky, you got a light? It's a little dark over there.
Man, I think it's my background, man. Hold on.
You sound like Shakur. I mean, not Shakur. You sound like Tank.
How about now?
Talking about background. Well, I mean, it looks like you got a bright idea. But for everybody that's out there, man, we're streaming this on 4 different platforms. We're coming at you live from Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and X. I had to take a moment of silence because that used to be Twitter. If you're watching this episode, share it, like it, retweet, repost, and just keep the conversation going. Join the comments as well, because we all want to let you know that, look, In the Red Corner is where you're going to get some of the most straight to the point, or maybe most confusing but controversial boxing takes. And if you know everyone's names up here, then you know who's going to give you the straight to the point, and you know who's going to give you the confusing, controversial takes. If he can just come a little bit to the light, brother. Just come to the light, my brother. There you go. How you fellas doing?
Walking to the light.
No. I said come to the light, not walking to the light.
Mm-hmm.
You know, kind of like that jab that Kelly hit Baccarat with.
Hey, Ty, I know you ready, Ty. I know you excited. Can't hear
Ty,
you, Ty.
On mute. Ty, muted.
There you go.
Go ahead.
I got my real hair right here. I'm good, man.
Oh, man. Dang. Hey.
That was hilarious.
Oh, my God. Wait till we get back on that fight. Wait till we get on that fight, man.
Man, I can't wait. And just like that, man, we got to tell the people, look, I told you all how to join and be a part of the conversation. Just be in the comments. Also, like I said, share this with other friends, family members, or just your casual boxing fan. But today, we're definitely going to recap that Ring 6 event card. We're also going to touch on a few other fights that happened yesterday as well. And then Ricky posed a good question. Self-taught or coach? Which legacy mode should you choose when you starting off in boxing? And of course, we're going to give y'all the up-and-coming fights right after that. But before we get to the main event, we're going to start off with the recaps. And the first recap we got for y'all, and I didn't change it around, but we're going to start it just like this, is Josh Kelly versus Baccarat. Ricky, Josh Kelly wins by majority decision. He wins the IBF 154 title. What was your first take on this fight?
I was surprised. This fight was very explosive, especially coming from Josh Kelly. He's very explosive, strong, showed that he was crafty, and just to see, Bachman get pushed on his button on the 4th round and get knocked down, caught me by surprise. Also in this fight, he was able to see, what happens when Josh Kelly get hurt as well. But definitely was a great fight. I can't wait to see what Josh Kelly got next in store, because I did not have him winning. I did not have him winning.
Huh?
I can't remember I had winning this fight. It was so long ago, but that fight it wasn't good. Kelly showed that he got heart, he got skill, that he's ready for top ranked fighters. No, not meaning top rank, but top class fighters. There we go. Yeah, I can't say his last name. Bakram. I guess back to the drawing board. He ain't look too bad, but could have did better.
Okay, well, you definitely gotta go back to the drawing board when you getting hit with quick counter punches the way he was getting hit. You know, he over there winking and stuff. Some, I see you, I see you. He's like, no, you didn't, because that hit you fast. But all right, one quick question though: do you all think Josh Kelly? Mm, let's look at it like this: who should he fight next? I know you said Bachman needs to go back to the school, to the drawing board, but I think he just needs to go back to his corner and think a little bit more. So for Josh Kelly, who do you think he should fight next, or what do you see next for Kelly?
Whew. I can see him fighting. When it comes up, Zayas or Boots.
Well, Boots was yelling at somebody else. I don't know if you seen that.
No, I didn't see that.
Boots and
You
Charlo.
know what? Boots should be yelling at the top. I don't know what's going on with Boots. I have no
I think it
idea.
was more so Charlo coming at Boots, but we don't know.
Man, nobody want to see that fight, man. Nobody want to see that. That's not no. Boots. If Boots take that fight, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. My respect gonna go down with that. Why you ain't fight Virgil? You know, why are we waiting to contend for the belt? You already had your first fight at 154. What's going on?
Well, we seen what somebody else. Oh no, that's Jermaine Ortiz. My bad. I was about to say we already seen what somebody else did with Virgil, but I'm thinking about the wrong Ortiz. I'm thinking about like Jermaine Jackson and Tito Jackson. But we gonna move on to Xander's Xander Zayas versus Baru. I think I said it right. It was a split decision. It unified the WBO and WBA at 154. So Ty, Zayas, Baru, tell us about it.
Zayas Baru. Zayas, I'm still not impressed with Zayas. He still ain't fighting anybody. I'm still not. I'm gonna be honest. Like I say, he's still being babied. Did he do good? I guess so. But nobody know who Byro is. Who? Who?
Byron, go ahead.
So yeah. So until he fights somebody that's known or somebody that's like at least a top fighter, then no, he's still baby to me. But did he do good? I guess so. Could have did
Yes,
better.
yes, man. You missed it. What have you done for me lately? Um, this fight, it was sometimes it's not all about the names. It's about the competition that the opponent is fighting. It was good to see Top Rank baby making noise. That's one of their babies, you know what I'm saying? And I would say this fight was a grown man win for him. I would definitely would give him props on that. He showed that he does got some good IQ. He's not scared to brawl. Um and he definitely wore a badge down. So I think this was a good test for Zayas to say, "Hey, I'm a man and I'm here." And you got to give him his props to how he unified. You can't beat that, regardless how it went. He unified. Give it to him. Look. He unified 2 belts. We worry about names. They 2 champions. He beat 2 champions for these belts.
How did Baru get this built? I'm trying to remember.
Was it vacant? Did he
Probably.
just email belt?
Oh, I think
I
so.
mean, but those circumstances ain't Zayas' fault. Still 2 champions. 2 champions. Come on now. You gotta give him some props. Young boys making noise. You might need to go back and watch that fight again. This definitely was a grown man win. I gotta give it to him. This was not a baby fight.
Look at that face.
That face stiff as cardboard. He like, this ain't it. This ain't it.
It ain't.
I like you can
Can't
say what you
convince
want,
him.
but
Okay. Okay. At the time ago, let me know who you will fight would satisfy you at 154 for him.
Okay.
well,
No way.
we can go ahead and let Ty answer that because Tom ain't got nothing to say about this one. This
Okay.
is the
Go
one
ahead. Yeah.
I failed you all. I didn't watch this one.
Yeah. Ty, what fight would convince you at 154?
154.
Yeah.
Let's see. Fight Virgil Ortiz.
Anybody else?
Virgil Ortiz is the top fighter right now, right? At 154.
He don't have no belts.
But he's still, for some reason, he's still the top fighter at 154.
Wait,
Ty hitting
over
at something else.
Fandora because of inactivity? Because Fandora got hurt?
You don't want to see him against Fandor. You crazy?
You
want to
know
see
what?
You want to see Zayas versus Fandor?
I'm trying to figure out why you ain't dropped Fandora.
I don't want to see the dude get like humiliated.
Man, he's in the division. He's a grown man. He gotta do something. He tall too. He about the same height. He cool.
You want to see him fight Fandor?
Yeah, actually.
I'm not saying I would want to. Like for his next fight, he's unified. So
okay, fight Fandor. Okay.
Take it ready.
That's cool. That's fine. I would like them to see. You know what's crazy? You know who I really would like to see him fight?
Who?
Boots. I like to see him fight Boots.
You really say that?
Yeah. Because if Xander wins, I don't want to hear nothing else about Boots no more. Because that why he still ain't fight Virgil yet? I'm still upset.
So you talking about not fighting Ortiz because he don't have a belt, but you gonna fight Boots? New to 154.
You gotta have. I mean, honestly. Okay, look. So before the classic thing, before you fight for another, title fight, you go for a tune-up or you go for somebody that don't have a belt, right? Or somebody don't have a belt get a chance, right? So if you're not going to go get the belts, I see Boots, I can see Virgil, but if you going for the belt,
trying to get Boots an easy win. That's all you're trying to do. So you can say, "Well, Boots got 2 belts now."
I don't. Hey, no. Listen. I don't see this being an easy win for Boots. I don't.
You right?
No, I'm serious.
When did the switch happen?
Was that you or T.O. in that fight? I'm trying to figure out now. You get your head beat up. You all right?
When did the switch happen?
I'm confused.
The switch happened when we still haven't. He's walking around here and not delivering fights. You moved up. There's no excuses right now. Why are we not having? Why is there still no fight against Virgil? What are you waiting for?
But a fight against versus Zayas, to me, that wouldn't do anything. Okay, he got 2 belts, but against who? Zayas? What? You trying to get I know you're trying to get some easy belts. That's all. Nah.
Okay. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't agree. That would be an easy fight.
You don't want me, man.
That'd be a walk in the park.
You think so?
Walk in the park. Are you crazy?
He's adaptable. He got some nice IQ with him. He can keep up with Boots. He can keep up with Boots.
You like Boots anymore or something? What Boots do to you?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's going on, Ricky? When did this happen?
I still root for Boots. It's just that you know how I get with fighters. If you a fighter I like, I don't like inactivity. Let's get it. Let's get some contracts made. We need them 2 fights. We need to know your 2 fights for this year. Why we haven't heard anything yet?
That's easy. Because then he gets 2 belts, and you got people like me saying, "Okay, who did he beat to get those belts?" Nah.
See, this is the thing with me when it comes to the boxing up to date. A champion is a champion. Champion is a champion. Once you get it, no matter if it's emailed to you, you earn it through fighting. Once you get it, right?
Okay.
Listen. I know I'm long-winded with this one, but listen. Once you get it, right? It's not the person fault that whooped you. You know what I'm saying? That they have the belt in this situation, I would say. So he's unified, 2 champions, and he's about to look. He's looking like a top contender now. So he has to fight the top of the top.
But Boots not the top of the top.
So,
But you said Boots can whoop him.
Yeah, he can whoop him. I don't want an easy build for Boots.
You think it's gonna be? I don't think it's gonna be easy belt. So all right, so you want Boots to fight Fandor?
Now, first I want to fight Ortiz first.
But we not. That's what I'm saying. That's what my argument is. We not getting it, and it's not. This is
You're not gonna fight Fandor.
You're
not gonna fight Fandor.
At this point now, I'm not gonna lie. It's feeling like the fights are picky and choose. You know, they being choicey with the fights, and right now,
I've been saying that.
I know.
I don't know who this guy is, man. I don't know what's happened.
Ty, you know, look. Hey, we can agree right now with Boots, but he has not shown nothing, and I'm right now until he has a good fight. Cause look what Shakur is doing. Until he get on that wave,
come on now, dog.
I can't even bring him up right now.
Come on, man.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Hey, Ty, I got you, Ty.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
He done came over. He done crossed over. I don't know who this guy is. He done crossed over. Right since he got a background, he been acting different.
I can defend, but so much, man. It's the truth, man. I'm ready for him to fight. I need him to shut up some people up for me. He not doing it. What's going on?
Oh, my man, like it, man. Okay, all right, I agree, man. Yeah.
All right, well, Ricky. I mean, you say you can't defend it, but can you remove yourself from this podcast for just 1 second, and transfer yourself into being a barber? And Gerald Miller walks in, and he like, "Look, man, I got a big fight, man. Can you do me one favor? Hold on. Can you do me one favor? Just make sure I look good on fight night." And the barber started working, and then he started thinking. He said, wait, fight night? Like, you gonna fight? You gonna go into the ring with a hat on? It's like, man, I got this, man. Just trust me, man. It's gonna be good. And then maybe 2-3 rounds into the fight, even your opponent has to stop himself from laughing, because it's just like, what's happening? Because his cap went, wee! But he still got to win. Gerald Miller defeats Kingsley with a split decision. Judges ruled it 97-93 with 2 judges, and then one judge ruled it 94-96. And then the fans got one of the most epic moments in boxing history. He really knocked his cap off. Ricky, tell us about this fight, man.
Man, you know what's crazy? I ain't know Big Bay was going bald until the second round. He probably didn't realize he was going bald until the second round. But this fight was hilarious. Outside of it being funny, it just looked like 2 titans going to the body. I'm not gonna lie, this looked like 2 big titans going to the body. They both look like they need to go do some cardio, because they was gassing out. They gassed out in the second round. They was using each other to hold each other up to throw body shots, you know. But Miller definitely pulled it away in the later rounds, and I do agree with him winning. That's how he was able to get the victory. But yeah, man, still ain't got no rule. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I was like, dang, is his forehead waving? What is that? What is that on top of there? Goodness, somebody need a cornrow that.
The funniest part, so I'm gonna let you go, but the funniest part, like I said, was if you watch it in slow-mo, you see when the ref comes in to like break it up, the other fighter's like he trying to stop himself from laughing.
Hey, Tom, not you watching fights in slow-mo to watch the cap go back.
They picked it up and threw it in the crowd, bro.
Oh man.
Hey, I'm glad he got the win, man. I'm glad he got the win.
He ain't go to Trump, man. To get that one. That's what the problem was.
Like Ricky said, he was out of shape. They both were out of shape, but yeah, that was probably the funniest fight I've seen in my life. Because I can't even think, because I'm still thinking about that egg on the head. I'm saying, but the fight, so I guess he probably got motivated after he had his wig knocked off. Because He was getting beat up at first. And then once the weight got knocked
He
off,
was though. I'm with you. He was.
it seemed like something just clicked in after he got embarrassed and he just started fighting. But I guess yeah. So yeah. Hopefully like he gets more fights and just if you have no hair, just cut your hair off, bro. No. Like I don't understand like what was he thinking? Like was he thinking I was gonna stay on there the whole fight? Like
That's what I'm saying. It
Then
was a win lose.
he had a head cap Gumby. That's the crazy part.
no, like,
He had a Gumby head cap. Oh, shit. I almost lost myself messing with him.
Oh no.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
look, the best part about that, right, is one, you go back to your corner and they sitting over there trying to give you instruction and you just got a ring around your head, looking like Home Alone. It's just like, bro, what's going on? But I agree with you 10,000%, bro. That once his cap got peeled back blue, or his cap went into the audience, he locked in a little bit more. Maybe that was his thinking those first 3 rounds, or I forgot what round it was when it got knocked off. But that was his thing. He's like, please, as long as he don't hit my head, I'm good. As long as he don't hit the top of my head. And then once he was always like, well, I ain't got nothing to lose.
yeah.
We can fight now. But his barber took the biggest L last night.
Hey, yeah.
Because you supposed to make
real.
sure that was secure. You supposed to, I said Shakur. You supposed to make sure that was secure. Like, what did you do?
Yo,
Then he
review
had
1 star.
1 star, bro. That was insane, bro.
And then if
Shout
he
out to
wasn't
2026.
if he wasn't gassing out, he probably would have never got it knocked off. He was gassing out the whole during the fight, and that's how he got it knocked off.
Well, I think Miller was out of shape, but for Kingsley, I think he was too busy laughing. So that's why his win was gone. He was just like, I can't do this no more. Like, this is insane.
But
Like, this
Kingsley
ain't
don't
even
go
real
past 6
boxing.
rounds. That's why.
Hmm?
Kingsley don't go past 6 rounds a lot of times. So that's why he's done. But yeah. If you knock somebody's head off like that, like I can't focus either. Like how do you focus?
At all. Like, everybody that was watching the fight at that point was like, what? What you talking about? Nobody believed it. They was like, what's that line? Like, is something wrong with the TV? They thought it was a line in the TV because I'm like, bro,
What's
that's
up
that
with these boxers
Beijing.
and their hairstyles being in the way of the matches? You had Tank with hot hair grease in his eye, and then you got this dude with the toupee. What's going on, boss? You know you in a physical sport, and you sitting here want to come to the ring with shower caps and wave caps. Y'all need to do something with that.
I ain't gonna lie, I think Tank rather his plat fall out than what he was talking about with the grease in the eye. You're not gonna say that name too much more because it stir up a lot of emotions and a lot of debates when you start bringing up that name. But this next fight we're gonna talk about, man, Bruce Carrington defeated Carlos Castro. Some would say shoo, or some would say he shooed him all over that ring with that 9th round KO. Wins the vacant WBC featherweight title. Ricky, what did shoo prove to you in this fight?
Man, shoot, Castro, shoot, go away, go away. That's what he proved. I mean, I'm not gonna lie though. Shoo made me nervous in the 4th when he got buzzed. I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I was like a little nervous, and it was good to see that he bounced back. And I think he was able to recover faster because I don't know, Castro gassed out or um, his IQ wasn't there, but he definitely missed that window of opportunity because Shushu was definitely buzzed. But I like how he bounced back. Shushu, dictated, the ring, controlled the tempo, picking the shots, and them combinations was lethal. The combinations is what got him the KO against Castro. I think Castro had poor defense, very poor defense. And he stands still. He was just a punching bag at this point because he never got out of the way. He never moved in the pocket. He was just taking the arm, he was taking all the punches. So it was just good to see Shushu get this win. And I wonder who should he fight next. Okay.
Yeah, Shushu looked good in that fight. Like Ricky said in the 4th round, I was kind of scared for him, but I like how he like changed up, started having more head movement, and started getting in there, like actually boxing. Then That knockout to me, that's probably right now the knockout of the year because that dude was like sleep on his feet. Yeah, that right after that right hand, I know it's gonna make. I know it's gonna fall off. Literally, he's gonna fall on him. I'm like, bruh.
It was gonna
Bing,
fall
bing,
off.
bing. Dude was. I'm like, bruh.
No, that's definitely it. That's definitely it. Yeah, definitely
So
it.
really had a heart of the champion. Like, cause I said, the 4th round he got hurt, but he came back, did what he had to do, won the fight, got him a belt, WBC belt. But one thing that confused me, I've never seen the WBC guy behind anybody after any fight.
Mm.
So, you never see WBC guy what?
After the fight,
Yeah,
like all up on the fighter and stuff after they won a belt. I've never seen it before. Maybe I don't pay attention to it. I don't know.
I didn't see that. So he was all up on what happened?
After they won the belt, you can see the commissioner, the WBC guy, all up on him, trying to hug him, and all walking around the whole time after the fight.
Nah, I didn't see that. Yeah, I didn't see the very. I seen the once he got knocked out, I went to go do something else. I didn't see them talking the ring after the fight, but he was jumping up on him.
That threw me off. He's all hugging up on him, like it threw me off. Like maybe he's trying too hard to me after the little incident with him and Bud. Yeah, it seemed like
maybe he's showing that he put that money where he put that money at in Vegas.
It could be a mixture of both.
Like, you know how that is. So they won you a bunch of money. Yeah, hey, hugs. Hug me.
Hug me. You just made me a millionaire.
Yeah, that's what it probably was.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense because definitely, like you all said, after that 4th round, him maintaining his composure, you looking at your FanDuel slipping like, man, look, hey, come on now, what we doing?
You know
and
what?
Then you go win it, you like, yeah.
He probably was nervous like how we all was in that 4th round. He was like, hold on, because Castro was getting off a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. And he was like, oh, you pulled it through. I get this money. Cash out.
Hey, what does the song say? Oh, I can't sing it for copyright infringement, but y'all know the Cash Out song. Go check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Cash Out. Since the funds over here because it was a random ad just now. But I had it right there. All right, let's move on. So we're gonna move on to another fight that had our boxing chat going up. You know, shout out to Kev. He was in there saying that Keyshawn is back. That boy's a problem. I mean, people not ready for him. This just a little bit of I'm paraphrasing, right? And some people are more so upset at Jermaine Ortiz's actual performance in this fight. So Keyshawn Davis, first fight back since, changing trainers, and then we all know what happened about the brawl and everything. We know it's first time back in the ring in a while. New trainers, Keyshawn. Jermaine Ortiz, TKO, 12th round, 2 minutes and 47 seconds left. And Keyshawn was like, man, look, I told you I'm a bad boy. He had a lot to say about, being tricky boxers. And then he had a lot about how he want to call out somebody else that's on his hit list. We'll talk about that right after you all give you a recap of this fight. But Ty, I'm going to start with you because I think we all felt the same, but I'm going to let you start this one off.
The fight, at first it was a snooze fest for me. I'm used to seeing Keyshawn show up. He didn't show out till basically the end of the fight. I'm guessing because he has a new trainer and all that, so maybe he's doing some different things. I don't know, but it kind of bored me. Maybe he just spoiled. Maybe everybody used to seeing him start early, knock him out, hurt him early. But this fight, he showed up at the end of the fight, but I was looking for more out of Keyshawn. Definitely fighting, but he did knock out Jermaine. Jermaine never been knocked out, so I guess you could say that. But I don't know how Jermaine keep getting these fights though. Hopefully, this is the last one.
Man, that's a real good question because who is his promoter? Somebody, whoever his promotion team is, they need to get promotion team of the decade. How did he keep getting these top? That don't even make sense. All these then because I could have sworn he lost twice, 3 times, since he fought. He done lost 3 times, right? I don't remember the last person he won. I know T.O. beat him.
I know T.O. beat him. I know Loma beat him.
Yeah, Loma. Oh yeah, Loma beat him.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out how he keep coming back in fights, but
I don't know.
But for
They
this
say
fight,
his name is Jimmy. What is it? Jimmy Birchfield Senior. CES Boxing. So he
oh,
must be
he's
doing
real
something.
good.
Box Lab Promotions.
He's real good. He's real good for Ortiz. I wish he would have other, wish we, promote other fighters. But uh, for Keyshawn being out the time that he was and the fight Jermaine, I'm not impressed. Not impressed. It's Jermaine
Thank you.
Ortiz. I'm not
Thank
gonna
you.
lie. The fight was yeah, I did I almost went to sleep myself. Matter of fact, I did. But you know, um I did go back and watch the fight. You know what I'm saying? I did like there's some things I did like about Keyshawn. It was one of them was this fight, I was able to see him be very patient, regardless of what's going on. I could tell he had respect for Ortiz in the ring, so I knew some power shots were getting there somewhere, but he was definitely patient with Ortiz. Definitely had great counters. Um, but Ortiz struggled, boy. That's what I'm not gonna lie, it was making me. That's what probably put me to sleep because watching Ortiz struggle because he couldn't get Keyshawn off rhythm. He couldn't do nothing. Everything he did nothing. It did nothing. It was like you know how they had the Jack in the Box and like peekaboo and it just don't phase you. That's exactly what he was. It was just nothing. Ortiz. Matter of fact, let me just go ahead. I'm not even gonna go on a rant, but this fight was
Ah, go
cool.
on your road.
Now, the fight was cool for Keyshawn. I ain't gonna knock him, but at the same time, now This is where I'm at with Keyshawn, and uh, especially when him being friends with Shakur. Shakur went up to 140. Now you on the undercard with 140. So what you gonna be on the undercard of every Shakur fight? You went from the main card. Now you're gonna be on the undercard of every Shakur fight. Where
Stop it.
your weight class? What weight
Get
class
some
you gonna
help.
be in? What weight class you gonna be in? You at 140 now. It can only be one. So you need to move up or move on. Tired of this all that friendly stuff in this industry in a sport that's only a single man. No, move up and
That's
move
the
on.
Ricky we know. That's the Ricky we know. I don't know who that guy was 3 recaps ago, but this the Ricky we know right here.
I'm just saying, I'm
Yeah.
pretty much all boxing fans will more likely agree. You know what I'm saying? No shade to Keyshawn. It was good to see him come back after the incidents that he caused on himself. It was good to see him come back, but again, you supposed to be the guy. You supposed to have been at 140. To be honest. And you knew that from the last fight when you was overweight. So in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, it's good to see him bounce back. I can't say he's back because he fell off because of himself. He ain't like he had a loss or something. So for me, seeing him beat Ortiz is no shocker, is no thrill, is nothing. It's nothing. Like what weight class you gonna be in? And I hear you shouting out Devin, and I'm waiting to hear how y'all feel about that. But what you think about the fight, Tomo?
I mean, that was my first reply to Kev in the chat was not impressed. Like I'm not impressed. I think you need like 2 or 3 more, maybe I'm gonna say 2 more fights with the new training staff. Of course, after the layover, the time off. I don't expect a boxer to come right back in the ring and be their actual selves because again, you going out there, you never know what can happen. So I was like, all right, I'm not gonna be too hard on him, but I'm not impressed because I've seen Keyshawn go in and have more entertaining versions of himself. And then Ortiz, like you said, it was just like it was literally a walk in the park. It felt like a few fights on this card felt like sparring sessions that we paid for, right? For the people that paid for the fight, right? It's just like, bro, you paid for a glorified sparring session where you watch the better fighter go out there and do what they were supposed to do, but not really give you too much of themselves. And that's what I felt like happened with Keyshawn. Maybe the next fight, he'll be 10 times better, this was his first fight at 140, right? If I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken. So this
yeah.
is his first time there. Ricky, I think you are being a little harsh on the man, right? About saying Shakur at 140 and now you at 140, you're gonna keep being on his undercard. I don't think you're gonna keep doing that because we clearly seen that he'll do an event at his hometown and make sure that he's the main event. So he'll find a way to be the main event, right? Even if it got to be on ESPN2 at 7 o'clock when the Kings is playing the Wizards. But it's just things like that. So think where you getting at is you want to see if they both stay there and they fight each other. We'll talk about that later. Because I really do want to see what Ty got to say about the Haney situation. Because you ask me, I think that's going to be his biggest fight of his career. Ty, what you think?
Him versus Haney.
Yeah.
Don't want to see it.
Oh! I like this. We in the tender spot. Why you don't want to see this, Ty?
Huh?
Why you don't want to see
Haney.
this?
He ain't ready for Haney. Now,
I told you.
With
I
that
told you.
With that training
I
clip,
told
he's
you.
not ready for Haney. He's not ready for him.
Ty, all right, we're gonna peel back the curtain. Ty, Ricky called me and said that he was gonna try to start something, right? My bad. But this is funny. I told him, I said, bro, I think Ty gonna agree with you. He said, Tomo, you don't believe that. I said, yes, I do. Thank you, Ty. Ricky, take it away. I
Hey,
knew it. I knew it.
I ain't gonna lie, Ty. You caught me on guard with this one.
I knew
Hey,
it.
Ty.
I think I hate Haney or something.
Look at you. I like that. I like this Ty. This that 2026 Ty. I like this one here. That's that 26 Ty. Yep. I'm agreeing with Ty. Nah, you hollering out Haney. I don't think you want that. I ain't gonna, especially if you gotta go up because he ain't coming down. Ain't nothing for him. It's nothing for Haney coming down. Ain't no trickery going on there. Not even worth it right now. So
That's a fact.
if you thinking about where you want to go up, and on top of that, you talking about somebody who who knows how to fight. Like I can see Haney beat him. Wouldn't even be close.
So let me ask you this, because I said one thing that kind of put a little caveat in it. If Keyshawn was still with Bomac, you think he win? Because you said not with that trainer. Okay.
He have a chance then.
He has a chance.
Yeah.
But the thing is with Devin, Devin has IQ.
Yeah, he does.
That's what separate him. Him and Shakur has the same level of IQ. Like if you would have had if them two was to be in the ring fighting, it would really be a chess match. You know what I'm saying? Him and Keyshawn in the ring. You know, I think Devin's gonna be way smarter. Devin's gonna easily frustrate him or find a way to frustrate him, and it might look like Brian Norman fight.
So let me ask you this. I hate that I gotta do this, but I don't want to. Tank versus Keyshawn. This is a quick. We're gonna do a speed round. Tank versus Keyshawn. Who win?
Tank.
With this trainers or with Bomac?
Current. Everything current.
Yeah, current.
Oh, Tank.
Tank versus Haney.
Oh no! We got 26 Ty. He said Tank.
He said with the trainers.
Nah, but still, he could be a little stubborn. Okay.
All right, so so we all say Tank. Tank versus Haney.
Haney.
Okay. I'm not throwing that out there. Okay, Lamont versus Keyshawn.
Ooh. I don't know.
Good one, boy. God.
I don't know.
Okay.
That's the 50.
All right, well, y'all.
Hold on. You gotta talk this one out. So Lamont has shown that he can stay at 140. He can do 140. That's one thing. That's a good plus, right? He showed that he can box. It's one of them things was because I also look at Keyshawn a little of an awkward fighter, tad bit dirty.
It's supposed to be a speed round, man.
I don't know. Ty, what you think? Like if you were to have that right now, Ty, what would you
50-50. If he had Bomac, I'm going Keyshawn.
So you basing it of the trainer, but we talking about current. Like if he don't got it.
That's why he said that. He said 50-50.
Yeah. 50-50.
You said 50-50?
Yeah. Cause I had to see more with the trainers. He's only had one fight with those trainers, so I had to see more.
I'm gonna
So
go
Ricky,
because I can't make it. I can't determine because I need to see Keyshawn fight Pitbull to make a better,
Yeah.
analysis.
boom. And that's where I was gonna go, and I was gonna try to sway y'all just a little bit because I think what Lamont probably learned from the Pitbull fight, if he was to go into a fight with Keyshawn, is to not play around with your food. Like, stop trying to fight their fight and fight your fight, which would
Yes,
probably give him the edge just a little bit. But if it's for a title and whoever has the title, of course, we know the judge is gonna go with that one. So I'm with y'all on the draw. All right, my next one I want to throw out there before we move on to the next fight is, as you said, Shakur and Haney. Lamont Haney.
Lamont. I mean Haney.
Yeah.
Haney.
A real question.
So we can't. You can't. So the reason that was so
I'm
easy
putting them
is because
all. I'm throwing them all out there for a reason. But go ahead.
Lamont can't go up to where Haney at right now, and Haney, we know for a fact Haney is not coming down for nobody.
Okay. So then there's no point in even us even thinking
Yeah,
of the
that's
like
why
how
I'm.
we brought up the Shakur. So basically, Lamont and Shakur are on the same tier as far
Yeah,
as don't bring
sad.
them up with Haney.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's a good little speed round. Let's move on to the next fight. I was gonna bring up Russell, but we'll talk about that another time. Speaking of Shakur, the what I deem the I told you so tour continues. Shakur has yet another fight where he goes out and entertains the people. You're now starting to see a little bit of what some folks will say he's pulling out the haters to be like, here go another boring fight, or he's not, as entertaining as we expected. But here's another main event where he put on what some would say is a masterclass. Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez. We all know what the unanimous decision was. The world versus T. No, I'm joking. Unanimous decision with 119 to 108. Shakur wins the WBO junior welterweight title. And Ty, the beat goes on for you, man. Here goes another fight where he's fighting a main fighter. And a lot of people went with T.O. You and Ricky had a whole battle about it where he was like, will he put his foot in the tire and stand there with T.O.? And you said that's not his fight. And Shakur went out for 12 rounds and showed you that, hey, that's not my fight, and I'm going to do what I need to do to win. So, Ty, this is your moment. Take it away.
That fight, I went like I thought it was gonna go. T.O.'s can't compare to Shakur because the IQ, like I've been saying about T.O. for the longest, he allows way too much damage because he leaves himself wide open way too many times because he's too choreographed when he throws punches. And you saw it in that fight. Every time he do a punch, Shakur saw that coming 10 minutes ago. So it was to me, I scored that fight 120-0 because I don't think T.O. got any points in that fight because like when you're playing basketball, if I'm beating you 20-0 and I let you get a point, to me it's still 21-0 after I beat you. So I think it was 12 rounds to nothing, 120-0 because T.O. didn't show up. T.O. got embarrassed. But one thing I gotta say is a lot of people were scared if I go up and fight T.O. Talking about T.O. too big, and people been ducking T.O. And Shakur went out there and went to his weight, beat the man at 140. And people been saying that Shakur too small. And Shakur, it's like some people say, I'm too small, I can't go up. So he went up and beat the man, got his belts. And Shakur showed that he is the top 5 pound for pound fighter right now. Possibly could be top 5. And if he continues this, period, if he continues, he can be top 5, period. We continue that. But T.O. not a bum or nothing. I'm probably talk about T.O. saying he's sorry. Not T.O. not sorry, just he fought a A-class fighter. So he's gonna look that bad.
Man, all I'm gonna say, man, if you said T.O., you were dead wrong. You need to go check yourself in.
Yeah. To a hotel. Check yourself into a hotel.
Something, somewhere.
We on the internet, man.
Well, hey, you need some peace and quiet.
There you go. Touch some grass.
Yeah, touch some grass. But yeah, Shakur, man, did it just like how I envisioned it. T.O. does not the IQ in the ring is not there, and he easily get frustrated when he can't touch his opponent. And Shakur, man, Shakur BTA. That's what he did. 100% BTA. I knew Shakur was going to dog him out in a press conference when he looked him dead in his face and said, "Boy, I'm gonna whoop you when I get in this. When we get in this ring, I'm gonna whoop you." Can't say it because we live on air, but anybody go back to that face off, go look what he said to him. Yeah, he put on a ski mask. He's like, "I'm gonna whoop you." But Shakur, I'm not, man. Even it's not even no point of me to sit and diagnose this. This is what Shakur does. This is his fighting style, and it's hard to beat when you don't have the IQ to beat it. That's what it comes down to.
IQ, patience, all that goes into it. I'm with you.
Mm-hmm.
Power.
No, he has some power. He just couldn't get it. He can't get it there. He can't make it effective, and you can't make power effective unless you have the IQ to do it.
Well, I don't know how true this is, but I seen it right before the show started that T.O. said he was moving up to welterweight. Said he moving up, what is it, to 147.
Good luck.
Jeez. He didn't kick you out of tackle. He been 145.
Good luck.
So, like I said, I don't know how true it is. I just seen it, so I
Hope
just
not.
wanted to share
That's
it with
embarrassing.
y'all.
Good
Shakur
luck.
kicked you out the weight class. Shakur came in there and kicked you out and said, "Get out of here."
You do better staying at 140 and redeeming yourself.
How you gonna do yourself, though?
Yeah, Ricky, how would he do that?
At 140. So
Yeah. He don't take boxing serious enough for him to redeem himself.
honestly,
He's a better promoter at this point.
it's one of the situations where he have to be a gatekeeper.
What you need to do is go home, eat some bananas, and think about it. Okay.
Now you know why I say he gotta be a
Yo.
Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah, I support that comment. Yeah, I know where that came from. Yeah, eat some bananas, think about it. But this is one of them things where he don't fight enough, and you might as well just be a gatekeeper. Take on the fights when it's needed. Because if you go up, I don't know how well you're gonna survive there.
Nah.
Technically, you should have
And when you was at
been
140 had the belt, you didn't take advantage of none of the time you had. You did not get none of the fights. You done let all the big dogs now moved up now and ready to. All the big dogs moved up and they ready to give you the boot. They're ready to give you the boot. So you might as well be the gatekeeper. You might as well just be a good entry point for the upcoming boxers.
So you say stay at 140?
Yeah, don't go to 147. I mean, you gonna fight Mario Barrios? You gonna fight Ryan Garcia? You gonna fight Devin? Don't go up there.
I can see him chasing Devin. I don't know why, but I could just see it for some. You know how he is with his whole media stuff. But let's say, who could T.O. fight? If he stayed at 147, would you like to see T.O. fight Russell?
At 140?
Yeah.
Heck no.
Because Russell need a fight.
Nah. I need Russell. Russell need a fight that's gonna matter. I don't think
I'm talking about a big name to get him out there.
A big name to get who out there? Russell?
Russell, yeah.
Nah, he out there. He just.
Yeah, why y'all want T.O. get another L? Why are you doing that to T.O.?
Yeah, nah, it's not. I want to say.
I'm trying to help somebody else come up. That's why.
Nah. I would rather see Russell fight whoever has a belt. That's gonna be
Shakur?
Him fighting T. Yes.
Who?
Shakur.
Who?
Russell.
He ain't ready.
Ho. Don't do that, Ty. Chill, Ty.
You're not ready for the assassin, bro. You're not ready.
Ty.
You're not ready.
Ty.
You're not ready. Jay Russell, one of my favorite fighters. Guess what? He ain't ready. He ain't ready. He ain't ready.
Smart.
He ain't ready. Like I said before, only boxer that can beat Shakur is Crawford. Period. Only
I
one.
want to see. Look, hey, if we
Only
can't
one.
have it, man. If Shakur stay in that 140, Shakur, go ahead, get Russell. We need this fight. Definitely need this fight. Keep it on the East Coast. Yeah.
You don't want to see that. Okay, one. Shakur fights what? Southpaw.
Yep.
This would be Russell's only the third fight, maybe third or second fight with a Southpaw. This is one of the greatest Southpaws ever. No, you don't. No. No,
I mean, he has learned. He has
no.
learned from fighting southpaw. So
He learned from fighting who? He fought
what's his last fighter that he fought? Was it southpaw? Hey, you see what happened?
Puello? Nah.
That wasn't his last fight.
No, last time he fought someone southpaw.
I could have sworn was the last fight he had. The person was a southpaw.
Last, I don't know, but he ain't ready.
Nah, he fought what's it? Venezuela.
He won a southpaw.
Wasn't it Venezuela? I'm looking at him trying to make sure I'm ready. Yeah.
He ain't ready for Shakur. I'm trying to tell you right now. I want to see
He's not ready. So what would make him ready?
Nothing.
Oh nah. I can't wait. I hope they make this happen.
Hold on.
I hope they make this happen, boy. I hope they make this happen.
I put 1,000 on Shakur.
That's cool. I'd be 1,000 richer.
I'd rather watch that than the Conor Ben situation that they talking about. I'd rather,
man, you know that thing balling. So that thing. Man, why was Shakur? I understand Shakur trying to get that overseas money. Conor Ben, man, go somewhere else, man. Keep that over there, man.
The economy ain't ready.
Conor Ben not ready, man. Keep it over there, man.
So hold on. I think it's 3 names, right? Russell. Lamont kind of messed up with that tie with Pitbull, but I would like to see him fight him too. I've been saying that since after the Tank fight.
So Russell.
It's 2 names because Haney not gonna do it. I don't think Hitchen's ready. I don't think Hitchen's ready.
Not
ready. So okay, all right. So Shakur should be able to. So Shakur should be able to come through 140 undisputed right now.
That's how Ty talking.
Yeah.
Right now, Ty.
Yeah.
And who would give him the most work at 140 right now?
Himself.
Huh? Himself?
Yeah.
I don't know, Ty.
Russell wouldn't even be the hardest opponent, huh?
No.
I know who would give him a little bit of work.
Who?
Shakur would still win, but he would give him some work.
Who?
Keyshawn.
No.
Shakur still win, but he'll give him some work.
Nah, Shakur would be dust off of him.
Okay. You say he fight dirty. You need somebody that's gonna fight for their life out there.
Nah, he gonna no. For the same reason Devin would beat dust off of him is the same reason Shakur would beat dust off of him.
All right. Gotta get a little frustrated, man, when you know your friends. You know some things. You can whisper something in his ear in one of them grapples, man, to get a little crazy.
If that's the case, then I'm pretty sure. I'm about 1,000% sure Shakur done downloaded him and was like, if we ever fight, I know I'm going to do this to you.
Yep, Shakur
if we ever fight, I will do this to you.
Definitely not bow back. Heck no.
You said with no bow?
No
with
bow?
No bow?
No go.
There you go. I was about to say
no
that.
Bow, no go.
Hey, we locked in. Yep.
But that would, I ain't gonna lie, that would probably be, that'd be a big cash out. That'd be for the both of them.
So I don't even need to ask that question then. Because Ty answered it. I was gonna say, can he unify 140? But Ty kind of answered it. He's like, yeah.
Who, Shakur?
Yeah.
Oh, the way Ty said he can go undisputed.
Easily.
I don't see that.
No sweat.
You gotta say, but Ricky, you kind of do, because everybody I name, you can't name nobody. So everybody I'm naming, you saying you could beat. That's just one.
That's the only one I can give. That's it. That's it. That's it. Because Shakur, man, I'm telling you, that's the only person I know is gonna give him. It's gonna make it look close.
Well, it's not.
It's gonna make it look close.
It's not. I'm trying to tell you, it's not.
Okay.
It's not.
Okay. Anybody else? Nope.
Only Crawford.
My thing is now, I'm just waiting to see is what he gonna do. Is he gonna balance in between 135, 140, or he gonna stay at 140? But the thing is,
after that,
he already said it though.
I got thrown off after that. I don't know.
Yeah, he said it before the fight though. Remember, he said if I can't get another big fight, then I'm going back. I'm not about to waste my time. He said I'm not wasting my time. Yeah.
Ooh,
he's for big fights now.
Guess who I see said they want to fight him?
Who?
Oshaki. At 135.
Ain't ready either.
Still be a good fight. You know what? Shakur probably honestly being said, Shakur's in that round where he can go down. Now he can go clean up 135 and come back to 140, or he can clean up 140 and then come back down to 135. He's in a good spot to do whatever he wants. And then right now, based on the fights that the fights that we have seen, he one thing I can say, he done punched everybody in the mouth. What do you have to say now?
Hold on. It could be a gift and a curse where he's at, right? Because I'm thinking about what Crawford went through. Like once you start beating up on everybody and people scared to fight you now it's gonna be tough for you to get fights. And you have to just start calling out people.
Nah.
All
When you
right.
So listen, when we know when you become the guy, which he's basically he's the guy to fight, then everybody is a target on your back. Everybody gonna want to fight him.
You sure?
Everybody gonna want to prove themselves. But he needs to get that artillery so we can make these fights more exciting.
Exciting to
When you
me.
say everybody,
I'm
I
saying
think
that.
of people like Conor Ben.
Man, why you keep
That's
bringing
easy
that
fighting.
man name, man? That
Because you got to think about it like this, bro. When you are the man, right? People who shouldn't be calling your name out call you out. Look what we was talking about 2 years ago, maybe a year ago.
I
Boots
think
and Crawford.
I think
That
Shakur
shouldn't even been talked about, but we
I
was on
think
here talking
Shakur
about it.
So listen, Shakur was doing this thing, and he was just going around trying to collect who's gonna fight him and who's gonna fight him
It's
the
right there.
fastest, and that was just the plan. Conor Ben was a plan B. He was never A, as we seen. He
It
was just
ain't.
a
I mean, it's
plan
not
B.
even Ben though. It was, but like but right there, somebody right there. Shout out to Real. He in the comments, bro. He was already. It was tough for him to get fights already. So
That's
now that he
true.
beating up on people, you think he gonna get those?
When he gets the belts, you have no other choice but to fight him.
Okay.
That's a fact. Ty, am I lying, Ty?
Yeah.
Once you become the man, you undisputed. You have no other choice but to see him. There's no reason for you fighting. That's why
But
I
then the
wanted
people
him.
that's fighting him
That's why I
is
want
who
him to
though?
go on that tour at 135 and become undisputed, because then that forces everybody else to fight him.
Okay.
Okay, I see it.
All right. Yeah. Good. Yeah, we can have this debate now. Oh, while Ty taking a Ty will be right back. But bruh, your man couldn't get fights before. He was doing a world tour of calling names out. The one person that kept talking to him was Tio, and he actually got in the ring with him.
But
The
listen,
only other person, hold on, but listen to what y'all said the whole episode. The only other person that has the ability to even test him now is in a different weight class.
the reason why he didn't get the fights he wanted because he didn't have any artillery. Took
Some
him.
people would say, but they were saying that was excuses.
Another thing too, some opportunities he won sacrifice because the payout wasn't big enough for him. That's another
But
thing.
he got the bank behind him now.
Yeah, now.
That's
So
what I'm saying.
so
He got the
now
bank behind him, and he
now
got two big
now that
fights.
look now that he got the bank behind him, that's even more reason why he's gonna get these fights. He say they'll
All
run
right.
to a whole another weight class to avoid fighting him. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree to some degree, but when you get them belts, you got no other choice but to fight them.
Then they just gonna start throwing random
I just
people at
want
him.
him. I just want him to be in a position where I can finally see him call the shots.
Watch,
That's
Yeah.
it.
this was gonna happen. This
I
was
agree.
gonna happen. They're gonna throw a Frank Martin at him. And then y'all gonna be on here talking about, man, y'all know, look. I'm like, this is what I told him, tried to tell y'all. They just gonna start throwing people at him because nobody else wanna fight him.
Frank, who? Frank can't even get over 10 rounds right now. Get out of here.
That's all I'm saying, bro. I seen it happen to people before, bro. Like they just gonna start throwing people at him because he gonna have to fight.
Don't he got a belt? He got the
True.
He just
WO.
he just took
True.
T.O. belt.
Yeah, so now look, that's why we have mandatories.
There's a ring belt also.
I ain't got come on, that's why we have mandatories.
All right.
That's why we have people. If you want to be undisputed and you want to be, froggy, you're gonna have to jump this way. You just need let him unify. Let him be one more person unified right there. Now you have no other choice but to see him.
Who can he fight to unify?
Right now, I want to see him fight Hitchens.
Another easy dub.
That's what I'm
cool.
saying, bro. Like he got no competition.
I don't know. See, this
He
is the
has
thing.
no competition, bro.
We need to see. No, we need to see him fight more in this division to really say that fight against Tio. We know Tio fighting style.
Tio was the man at 140.
He was not the man at 140.
Yes, he was.
No, he was not.
Yes, he was, bro.
Are you okay?
Bro, listen.
Yes, he was, bro.
Listen. You know why Tio wasn't the man at 140?
Why?
When he got to 140, who was he fighting at 140, bro? Why haven't we been how many years he been at 140 and then unify? He's not the man of nothing.
He's the man at 140. Was the man at 140.
Was.
Had a ring belt. The man.
Man, get out of here, man. All he did at 140 was stall. That's all he did at 140. Stall.
He stalled long enough for Shakur to take that belt.
Exactly.
Now he the man.
The man.
And he ain't gonna have nobody to fight at 140.
He is. I'm telling you.
All right, watch. I'm telling y'all, we gonna come on here in 3 months and they gonna announce a fight and we gonna sit up here and be like, oh my goodness, him.
No. He's not gonna. I admit. I since he already got his first title, he's not gonna get. I don't see him doing a title fight right away. I can see him warming up into a title fight.
He don't do the warm ups.
Huh?
What do you need a warm up for?
He ain't boots. He don't do that.
Yeah, what do you need that for?
Yeah, he beat the man.
He ain't boots.
All right, look, fellas.
He try to sneak this. See, he can't just be satisfied. That's why I told you. He's never satisfied.
All right, I know. All right, we gotta close this one out. But before we close it out, I know we had a random discussion that we wanted to touch on, but due to time, we're gonna save that one for the next episode, and we're gonna roll into the up and coming fights. But like I said, before we leave, right, I just want to drop this one message that he said in his post fight, which is a good message that should be plastered all over all boxing gyms around the world. So this is from Shakur.
I also told my team before the fight, I said they're going to say I got one of the best jabs in the world tonight. And tonight I went out there and I just used my jab over and over and made it a weapon, and he couldn't stop it. And for the future young fighters that's coming up behind me, the jab is one of the most important punches, and I hope that they add that to their games too.
This is in the red corner, and we support that message.
100%.
100%. 100%.
Theo doesn't support that message, but he understands that message after that fight. Now, Ricky, shoot your straight jab with these up and coming fights, because I ain't getting these names right.
So we got the upcoming fights coming up. We get starting out February 7th, Liverpool, England on the zone. We have title fight of Nick Ball versus Brandon Figueroa. 12 rounds for Ball's WBA featherweight title. Who do we have?
All till I fall.
Ball.
Ball. I got Ball too. February 21st, Las Vegas, the zone. We have a title fight. Mario Barrios versus Ryan Garcia. Who do you have?
I'm going Garcia.
I wish you would said the other fight so we can come to this one last.
I'm going Garcia. Because ain't no way he going to struggle against somebody that struggled against about 40-something-year-old. No, I don't care. Nope.
Who you got, Tomo?
Nope.
All right, I'm going to be the black sheep, man. I'm going Barrios.
I'm going Barrios. Next title fight. Somebody who we were just speaking about. We have Gary Anton Russell versus Andy Hiroka. 12 rounds for Russell's WBA junior and Unisys. Russell. What's up with the delay? On the same card, another person we brought up. We got Richardson Hitchens versus Oscar Duarte. Hitchens IBF junior welterweight title and Unisys.
Duarte? No, I'm going Hitchens.
Hitchens. All right, and then another person we spoke up for kicks and giggles. We got Frank Martin versus Nahir Albright. Hold on. Is Albright?
That's the one fought Keyshawn.
Yeah. Who do you got?
Frank back.
I got Albright.
I got me watching something else on TV or going.
I'm watching the
Ty, you
Wizards
gotta
versus
pick
the
one,
Kings.
Ty. Come on, Ty. Gotta pick one.
I gotta pick one.
Yes, that's why we are 3. You have to pick one.
I gotta pick one between Frank Martin. Who else?
Not here.
Albright.
Albright.
I'm
Come on,
picking.
man. It's Black History Month.
I'm picking Monica Lewinsky.
So you picking Frank. Next fight. You picking Frank. Come on, Rick, before we get banned, man.
All right. I'm sorry, man. All right. We got February 22nd. We have in Detroit, the Zone. You know your girl title fight: Clarissa Shields versus Franchon Cruz Dezern. 10 rounds for Shields' undisputed heavyweight championship. Who y'all got?
Papoose. All right, my bad. My bad. Clarissa Shields, man. Let me stop because she'll find me on the internet. I ain't got time.
I got Clarissa.
Clarissa.
All right. Last fight, February 28th in Glendale, Arizona. On the Zone, we have title fight Emmanuel Navarrete versus Eduardo Nunes for Nunes IBF junior lightweight title.
I thought it said Navarrete.
That's what I said, Navarrete.
You said Nunes.
Yeah,
Or Nunes WBO.
Nunes has the IBF junior lightweight title, and Navarrete had the WBO junior
Oh,
lightweight.
you flipped it. Okay, you
Yeah,
flipped it. All right,
yeah,
go ahead.
yeah.
All right, go ahead. Do your thing. My bad.
Who do you guys have?
A draw.
I mean, that can be good. That can probably
I'm
happen.
picking.
I'm picking
What weight
Navarrete.
is this? What weight is this?
Junior lightweight.
Nunes.
That's 130.
Nunes.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay. What you say?
Tried to tell y'all.
I don't know where we went wrong. What happened? What went wrong with it?
Talking about Ty comment earlier when he was picking between Frank Martin and Albright.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, man. You might have been with T.O., man. How you forget that quick? That mentor, man. But I'm gonna mention this. Let's get on up out of here. so before we get out of here, first things first, we want to thank everybody that was in the comments, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Share this episode with a friend. My manager just walked in, kind of caught me off guard a little bit. What you here for? All right, drop it on the floor. All right. So sorry about that. I had to handle some business in the background. But we have other shows on the Refuse to Lose network as well. Make sure y'all click the link below and subscribe to all the shows on the network. We pumping out episodes darn near every day. We pumping out more episodes than if you would have seen Shakur Jab Count. So that's how many episodes we pump out per week. And In the Red Corner is going to be coming at y'all a Sunday after this. Remember, it's Black History Month. Take some time, pick up a book, and learn your history.
Yes.
Because it's a lot going on. But also, if you don't know about the comment that Ty said about, make sure you pick up your government history as well, because that's a part of history also. But fellas, how y'all think this episode went so we can get on up out of here?
This episode went well. It seemed like 26 is very peaceful.
Yeah.
Don't you think, Ty?
I think it's very peaceful. I have a joke.
Let me get the button right so we can get on up out of here. Go ahead.
What does Tan Man and Monica Lewinsky have in common? Figure it out.
Tan Man.
You said can man?
Tan Man.
Tan Man.
Tan
My mother
Man?
get it. All right, we can go.
Tan Man, am I? Yo. All right. With that being said, man, y'all make sure, like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. This was In the Red Corner. And we just stay lost because we gone. We gone.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button
and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all the next episode.